With the NBA preseason going on right now, we have gotten to see rookies and young players who could take the next step. A young player that comes to mind for me that I believe can take the next step is Jalen Johnson from the Atlanta Hawks. You're probably wondering, why do I believe he can break out? Well, there's a couple of reasons. Now, before we get into the rest of the video, I would appreciate it if you could like this video, as it helps the video perform better in the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe to the channel. I would gladly appreciate it. One reason is Jalen has improved each year. As a rookie, he was barely getting minutes, averaging 2 points per game. Then in his second season, his minutes tripled, becoming a consistent guy off the bench, averaging 5 points per game. Then in this past season, his minutes doubled. He became a full-time starter, and his points, rebounds, assists, and steals per game improved dramatically. Jalen has shown each year of his career, when given more opportunities, he only elevates his game. Which leads me to my next point. He's gonna get more opportunities since DeJounte Murray was traded to the Pelicans. DeJounte this past season took the most shots per game, and he had the second highest usage percentage on the team. Those shots and usage have to go somewhere, and that's where Jalen Johnson comes in. While for his career, most of his field goals are assisted, Jalen showed flashes this past season. He can create on his own to get shots inside the arc, whether that's attacking off the catch using one dribble to get into a shot, or attacking off the catch putting multiple moves together. He also showed he can create in isolation or using a screen to get to a turnaround fadeaway jumper inside the arc. Even on the misses, he didn't look stiff. He looked comfortable getting to his spots and using his strength well to create space. One of the reasons the Hawks traded for DeJounte Murray in the first place was they wanted a secondary shot creator to take some of the offensive load off of Trae Young. And looking at the Hawks roster, they don't have that. Sure, Bogey can do it in spurts, but he's not as dynamic as Jalen Johnson. And Bogey doesn't get enough rim pressure to bend defenses like Jalen can. My last reason for this video is Trae will even greater use Jalen's ability as a play finisher. The Hawks will be getting back to Trae heliocentric ball, meaning his usage rate will be at 34 to 35%. Trae is one of the best passers in the league, and him having the ball in his hands more often than last season will lead to more easy looks for Jalen Johnson. They have developed good chemistry running pick and roll when Jalen's cutting off ball, and in transition hitting Jalen with lobs and ahead passes. With Trae spoon feeding Jalen so many easy looks at the rim, that will already give him 10 of his points. Then you account for 6 to 8 of his points coming in transition from him going coast to coast or someone else passing it to him. Now you get 4 to 6 of his points coming from him creating shots for himself. I can see him averaging 20 to 24 points a game. As a passer, he's good passing out of the short roll, but needs to improve when it comes to passing out of his drives. Even with that issue, Jalen still averaged almost 4 assists per game, so if he can slightly improve on that, I can see him averaging 5 and maybe 6 assists a game. Jalen Johnson having a stat line this season of 20 to 24 points, 8 rebounds, 5 to 6 assists, a steal, and a block, while having shooting splits of 53, 36, and 72 is likely to me. Everyone is trying to find the next breakout star, and Jalen Johnson is right in front of us, having the right mix of talent and situation that makes him ready to break out. I appreciate you watching the video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Let me know in the comments, do you think Jalen Johnson will have a breakout season? See y'all in the next one.